superhumans. No, the Paranormal Liberation Front was plotting. And the harrowing incident that would shake superhuman society was about to begin.
You sure seem happy, Doctor. Good morning.
And to you.
Of course he's happy. He's finna fuck the streets up. His experiment on the final form of Ashy Larry is almost complete. Like, when it's all said and done, Shigaraki is gonna go down as the greatest Ashy nigga to ever exist. Like, what Ashy nigga you know can destroy a whole city? And once he achieves his final form, not even lotion is gonna be able to stop this nigga.
So this is the monster. A true villain. All for one's most trusted agent.
What the fuck is Rocklock doing here? Like, last time I checked, didn't this motherfucker get his ass folded up by a 17-year-old? Like, you might as well get the villains the W now, because if we had to rely on Rocklock bum ass to get shit done, then we're fucked.
Is it a good idea for us to be this close?
What's wrong?
Doesn't the League of Villains have it out for UA students?
They've become too big of a problem. Now that they've amassed so much raw power, Shigaraki will move to dominate society. That means the entire world is in danger, not just the school.
So why not get the world involved instead of a bunch of high school students who haven't even reached puberty yet? Like, this is some sick shit here. They're really okay with sending a bunch of high school students to the battlefield to fight the world's strongest villain, and their parents are okay with this? And what really doesn't make any sense to me is that there's a #1 hero in the US named Stars and Stripes who is willing to help Japan because of her admiration for All Might. For those who don't know who Stars and Stripes is, she's an OP ass character with an OP ass quirk that's on the same level as All for One and One for All. Had she been in this war, this shit would have been over with. Keep in mind, this would have been before Shigaraki got a power increase, and Japan could have easily gotten her if they would have just put in some effort into telling the world that there's an ashy nigga that's trying to fuck shit up.
Hey, why am I the only hero around? Something's not right.
He'd be like, he'd just be sitting in his chair, just grabbing him, choking his bitch ass out, you motherfucking ape! Grabbing him, you fucking monkey, sit your bitch ass down, spook! I'ma talk some sense into you, ape!
Out of the way!
Why does she not give up?
Plot armor. That shit be hitting different in season 6, don't it?
Wait, what's going on? Hawks?
Bruh, how the fuck did Twice get in this position? Like, I understand Hawks having to arrest him and shit, but bruh, come on now. This is a crazy ass position to have a motherfucker hostage in.
I really do like you, Gene.
These are my only friends. You don't get to act chummy with me. Use every last feather. I don't even care, bastard.
That's why. If neither side will give up, someone has to die.
This is actually one of the best moments in the My Hero Academia series. Prior to this situation, Hawks and Twice actually had good ass chemistry to the point where they could have been friends outside of all this hero and villain shit. But because of their situation and their alliances, it kind of puts them in a fucked up situation where one person has to kill or stop the other, despite both of them fucking with each other.
That won't be necessary. I heard it. You didn't notice me, did you, Hawks?
That nigga Dobby came in with the air fryer for Hawk's ass, then proceeded to put his Timberland boot in his fucking face. This is actually one of the very rare moments that I give respect to Dobby's crusty ass.
Have to help everyone. Protect them, Twice. Defend your friends.
Bruh, I don't even think y'all realize just how much this scene pissed me the fuck off. This is one of the best moments in the My Hero Academia series, and you fuck it up with a 5-second slideshow? Like, you can't be fucking serious. Also, rest in peace to the homie Twice. He was actually one of the best characters in this shitty ass show. Also, I'm taking all the respect that I gave to Dabi back, because how the fuck do you get the drop on Hawks and put him in a stranglehold and still find a way to fumble the fucking bag by having him escape and killing one of your most valuable partners? Like, how, nigga? You had your boot on his head top. The shit was sitting right there for you. You only had one thing to do, nigga, and because you failed in that, Twice is dead now.
I can't make more.
Constantly trying to find myself.
Sorry for everything. I'm to blame.
But I was blessed with people I cared about.
Jane! Thank you for saving me, friend.
What did he say? Thank you for saving me, friend.
Damn, so you just gonna friend zone my nigga Twice after he risked his life for you? Damn, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, these hoes ain't shit. You go a whole mile and them bitches take 2 steps.
There's no way.
Nigga, what is wrong with you? Why would you wait till he get up and then turn around to use your laser beam attack? Like, use it while he's knocked the fuck out.
At the end of the day, your death means nothing. Got him. It's bad for Mikage. How bad?
That Popeye's 10-piece leg and thigh crispy with 2 biscuits on the side type of bad. That KFC Nashville hot chicken combo with a Pepsi on the side type of bad. That one-piece Joy Boy reveal type of bad.
Oh, booty incoming!
I'm pretty confident when I say that 95% of the anime community would have sat their horny ass right there and would have let that big bitch fall on them, because that's just how fucking thirsty they are. Those motherfuckers are so desperate for some pussy that a pussy could walk up with an AK-47 and those motherfuckers would still risk it.
That creep is leveled up into a final boss! You better make damn sure you don't get caught!
Gachan, why are you following me?
You wanna die?
What?
There's no time to explain the situation, so I'm the only one who gets what's happening. I had to come! I am not doing it for you. Don't think you're the main character on the battlefield.
For one, Bakugo, you didn't have to come. Like, it doesn't matter if you're the only one that understands Deku's situation. Like, I understand this might be hard for you, but you're at a point now in the series where the story doesn't really need you because you really don't mean shit. Alright? Like, you're at a point now in the story where you're just one of those characters that would just get in the way of Deku and hold him back because of how much of a fucking scrub you are. Like, holy shit. And second of all, you're wrong. Deku is the main character on the battlefield, or at least the most important figure on the battlefield. And what you said kind of contradicts what you said 3 seconds ago, because you said the only reason you were going with him is because you're the only one that understands his situation, which is you kind of alluding that you know how important Deku is as a character because he has the most valuable quirk in the whole fucking show. Bottom line, you know Deku is the most important character on the battlefield because if that wasn't the case, you wouldn't be following him right now. So why the fuck would you then say that he is not the main character on the battlefield? Like, holy shit. Talk about a character that's fallen from fucking grace. This used to be one of the most honest, most self-aware characters in My Hero Academia. And now he's been reduced to a Deku fanboy who's always up Deku's ass all the time. Like, holy shit did they fuck up his character.
Crust, our number 6 hero. Your sacrifice saved me.
Was anyone else wondering who the fuck was that guy? Like, My Hero does such a shit job with their side characters that when one actually dies, you can't help but ask yourself, who the fuck cares?
Come on, Endeavor. Shigaraki must be stopped.
Then why won't you go up there and fight him then? Rock lock? Like this motherfucker on the sideline rushing Endeavor talking about some, come on Endeavor, Shigaraki must be stopped. Like easier said than done. This motherfucker Endeavor is fighting the strongest character in all of My Hero Academia. Like nigga, if you don't shut your zero impact having, I got my ass beat by a 17-year-old high schooler head ass up, like who the fuck is checking for Rock Lock? Like just listen to that hero name, Rock Lock. Like nigga, you put a lot of thought into that name, did you? Get your bum ass the fuck out of here, like for real, bruh.
Hey, number one. Is this the arm you held up that day? Probably should have checked before I beat you.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Little brother, that wasn't me talking. Your ego is too big, Master. There's something I've been wondering. How could a person called the Lord of Evil be brought to his knees by a single man?
Damn, even Shigaraki is starting to realize how trash All For One is. Like, get in line, nigga. We been knew this motherfucker was trash for about 3 seasons now. Motherfucker got his ass whipped on live television on a big ass TV screen in 4K by a All Might that wasn't even in his prime. What if I was to tell y'all that this old nigga actually survived this shit?
Thanks for the warning, Ryukyu. Now I won't hesitate. I'll be rational. And do what I must.
Fam, there is no way in hell that knife is sharp enough to cut a leg clean off with one slice.
Midoriya and Bakugo aren't responding. And now I can't reach Todoroki. He said he'd bring the house arrest boys back. Ugh, what in the world is going on out there?
Bruh, this nigga either look uncomfortable as hell in that hot ass bulky costume. Motherfucker out here looking like a goddamn Lego.
Majestic, you're here!
You did the right thing today, kids. Your decisions were sound.
Anyone else wondering who the fuck is Majestic? Like this bitch said his name like he was a common name in the series. I ain't never seen or heard of this nigga a day in my life. And how many times is this show gonna keep introducing random ass characters just to kill them off 2 seconds later and then expect us to give a fuck about them?
Hey, why hasn't the giant fallen asleep?
Does this mean it didn't work?
Yeah.
No.
This is one of the many cases where Bakugo should have been dead as fuck, but because of Bakugo's popularity, Horikoshi is just going to keep pussying out and finding ways to bring him back. Like if only authors knew that killing off their major characters would make their stories way more interesting.
There's no need to be petulant. If I hadn't lent you my power, you would be nothing but ash right now.
Didn't I tell you to shut up earlier? I'm in charge. This is my will. The dream I chase is mine.
I'm sorry, Shigaraki, but All For One is right here. Without him, your ash would be grass right now. Get it? Because Shigaraki's ashy as fuck. All For One said that without him, he would be ash right now. And ash sound like ass. Get it? Yeah. I'll leave out now.
Where do these pros draw the line? If their purpose is to save people, did they not think Jean was a person? The heroes didn't hesitate to murder him. So will they kill me if they get the chance?
You know, this is ironic coming from the crazy bitch that's been killing people without hesitation throughout the entire series. Like, you want to talk about where do heroes draw the line? Motherfucker, where do villains draw the line? You motherfuckers want to go out here and cause mayhem and kill all the innocent people you want, and then y'all niggas look crazy when the heroes want to kill you, as if they don't have a reason for wanting to kill you. Like, these stupid ass villains in My Hero Academia just feels like they can just do whatever the fuck they want, and when they feel like they should be saved, that's when they should be saved by a hero. Like, no, motherfucker, if you fuck up, you're going to get fucked up, especially if you've been a threat to society.
Hero, what do you want to do to me? Do you want to kill me like Jean was killed? Will you murder me too?
A serial killer that's been doing nothing but killing people for the entirety of their series is now worried about being killed by other people. Like, this is an actual storyline for Toga's character. Like, it's almost as if Horikoshi wants me to roast the fuck out of his writing skills.
Oh man, I didn't expect this. I'm starting to have fun. I wondered how I could make you suffer, how I could ruin your life. You will reap everything you've sown! Enji Todoroki, let's fall together! Come and dance with me in hell, won't you?
Dabi got mad bitch energy right now. Motherfucker sound like a crazy ass ex-girlfriend that doesn't realize that she's the reason why the relationship failed in the first place. Motherfuckers be trying to bring you down because they miserable as fuck.
Forget about my hair! It's time for you to teach me an ultimate move!
I could see that Toya's firepower held greater potential than my own. I was certain that you could find the success I always wanted. I thought you could smash through every one of my failures and be the best of the best.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god.
This here is an official paternity test. I used the blood Endeavor left in Kyushu as my sample. He's a 99.99% match as my father.
Wait, then what the fuck is the other 0.1%? Because if there's a 0.1% chance that Endeavor is not the father, then wouldn't that technically mean that Endeavor is not the father? Because if he was, it would just say 100%? Like, what the fuck is the 0.1% doing there? Like, that shit only makes sense for shit like alcohol, hand sanitizer, and dish detergent, because in most cases, the companies is trying to avoid a lawsuit. But on the DNA test, that shit makes no fucking sense. Like, if Endeavor is the father, then just say that he's 100% the father. Like, the fuck?
Typical. The whole gang's just sitting around. Am I the only one who's actually working to find us some more members?
All you're doing is going around burning people to death. Have you ever brought back a single person?
Not my fault nobody's worthy.
So this is the life of the broke-ass League of Lames. Just sitting around with no go whatsoever, eating junk food and bitching about the hero society. Like, come the fuck on now, dog. And motherfuckers really think this is a good villain group.
So, what exactly is our top priority these days? I joined the League because I was inspired by Stain. I'm from a backwater town in the countryside. Everyone there believed old-fashioned ideas and shunned me because of how I look.
I mean, you is ugly as fuck, so they not all the way wrong, but the discrimination shit, yeah, nah, that is fucked up.
I give up.
Quick! I need a hand over here!
I can't do this. It's just too much. I don't want to be a hero anymore.
Then wait, then what the fuck are you gonna do? Like, are you just gonna sit on the sideline and shit on the heroes too? Like, come on now, bruh. Let's be honest, you wasn't taking this hero shit serious to begin with. Like, you're wearing the fucking beanie cap with your costume. You're not telling me when becoming a hero, one of the main things you needed to complete your costume was a fucking beanie cap. Like, that shit looked like it came from an Arabian gas station, my nigga. And that goofy ass face mask you got on looked like some shit from Dollar Tree. Like, you put zero effort into your costume, my guy.
Wake up! Miss Midnight, please!
She can't be gone! Someone say this isn't happening.
Stop joking and open your eyes! This isn't funny! Get up and tell us what to do! Wake up! Miss Midnight, please!
She can't be gone!
Be gone,
son!
Stop joking and open your eyes! This isn't funny! Get up and tell us what to do!
You're the worst patient!
We're not supposed to let you leave your room!
Bastard!
kill him.
Dog, get off of his dick. Like, damn. We get it. You're the only one in the classroom that knows his little secret about One for All. Like, god damn.
Where were you? What took you so long? This was our home. We were minding our own business when these guys destroyed our lives. Now you show up after the damage is done?
Can't count on these heroes anymore.
Bring them back to life?
Oh my god, the villains destroyed your home and the heroes weren't able to make it in time to stop them? How must we ever repay the people that risk their lives every day to make sure that we are safe? Damn you heroes, how dare you make a rare mistake that happens only what, 1% of the time? Damn you heroes, I fucking hate you so much. Like, come on bro, in all seriousness, this is an overreaction if I ever seen one. My nigga, this is like the only time the heroes will probably ever fuck up this drastic, and this is how y'all repay them, by throwing a heavy ass cast iron skillet at the motherfucker's head. Like, bruh, this couldn't be me. This would be my villain origin story. There is no way in hell that you're gonna throw a pot in my head and I'm just gonna sit there calmly and let you get your shit off.
Sorry for everything. Really. I failed. And it's too late. My regret. And my guilt too. Everything. My heart is breaking.
Hey, Black Clover and Jujutsu Kaisen fans, you want to know what peak character development looks like? Look no further than here. This motherfucker is better than all the characters in both your series combined.
It's truly an honor to be approached by the man many believe will be the next #1 hero in Japan. I never expected such an offer. Fortune has truly smiled upon us. As you surely know, the Himura family has enjoyed a long and celebrated history, which makes my daughter the perfect match for a man of your status. A top-tier pro needs a fitting bride.
First off, Endeavor, you corny as hell for having a flame tie on. Like, seriously, my dude? Second of all, this old dude is nasty as hell. He thirsty as fuck to sell off his daughter to Endeavor. But then again, this is Japanese culture, so I can't be that surprised by this. I mean, they do sick shit like this all the time, so like, whoop-de-fucking-do, I guess? This nigga All Might made Endeavor so mad that he made him want to fuck the shit out of his wife. And the worst part about it is, based off of the look on her face, she already knows what time it is. Her ass was like,
oh shit, here we go again.
And the way Endeavor was looking at her, you already know he's finna rage fuck the shit out of this bitch. His ass finna be in the next room like,
damn it, when will you get this through your head? Have you learned nothing from getting burned over and over again? Listen, Toya, find a new dream to pursue. There are plenty of things to do with your life besides being a hero.
You can't tell a character from My Hero Academia that shit. These motherfuckers act like not being a hero is like being diagnosed with cancer or some shit. Like, oh no, I can't be a hero? What will I ever do with myself? Why do I even exist right now? Like, you do realize there are other ways to be a hero to other people than just being, you know, a superhero, like a policeman, a firefighter, a therapist. Like, you don't have to put on a tight-ass costume to be considered a hero to other people.
But the kids at school say they're gonna be pros one day. You showed me being the best is what matters.
Toya, no, you have to cool
pushed
off.
me to want this, Dad. It's too late now. Can't unlearn what you taught me.
Hey Endeavor, I have this special technique that will make Toya forget what you taught him. It's called grabbing a tree branch, or grabbing an extension cord, or grabbing a belt and beating the shit out of him, alright? Like, I know people like to say, oh, you shouldn't scold your kids, it's traumatizing to them. Look man, I got my ass beat all the time, and look how I turned out. I turned out just fine.
You don't let Toya out of your sight.
He just wants you to pay attention to him.
I only know the world of heroes. There's nothing there for him.
So that's it. You're running away.
Yeah, you know Endeavor gave her ass the foo flops. You seen how the motherfucking beat dropped when he stared at her ass? Like, that shit was like, doom, 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 shh. Like, even the animators knew that ass whooping was coming. Like, just imagine the animators trying to animate Endeavor whooping Ray's ass. I'm pretty sure it'll look something like this.
It's too hot! Please go out! It hurts!
That goof is on fire! Eat him in the water like the motherfucker man!
I admit we wanted answers about Dobby, but eavesdropping is sketchy like black market denim.
What does that even mean?
It means that niggas is out here wearing fake clothes. Motherfuckers out here rocking the fake Todoroki 13s.
In April, Deku left our hero academy.
It's about fucking time. I've been waiting on this shit for ages. A arc where Cringe 1A won't get involved? Pinch me, I must be dreaming. Ah, fuck this shit.
Muscular. Huh? No wonder the fourth user's danger sense kept going off.
It's you! Midoriya, right? I'd never forget you. In fact, I've missed you! I keep running into these bench warmers who don't quench my thirst for blood. But you will! You think you're so clever!
One for all, full cowling, 45% impact! Detroit Smash!
Fam, you talked all that shit just to get folded up in a matter of seconds? What a fucking joke of a villain.
There she is! The monster!
Please don't hurt me! I'm just heading to the shelter! I wasn't doing anything! I'm begging you! Let me go!
I know this has absolutely nothing to do with this video, but did y'all know that these weird-ass My Hero Academia fans were out here over-sexualizing this character? Like, deadass, I was on Google looking up My Hero Academia shit for my My Hero Academia Destroy video, and let's just say I came across something that I did not want to come across, alright? But to put it simply, what I saw pretty much solidified those accusations that the beautiful My Hero Academia community has, alright? Not only are these niggas pedophiles, but they want to fuck animals too. Bottom line, these niggas are just horny as fuck.
Disgraces! Get out of here! Well, what's your so-called help? If you'd caught Shigaraki and the others when you were supposed to, these criminals would still be locked in their prisons!
Take a good look at this town! You turned it into hell!
Do y'all hear these dumbass civilians? Like, I understand y'all gonna be pissed off because y'all city is all fucked up and shit, but to sit up here and say that y'all don't need the heroes' help is fucking ludicrous. As if you niggas can do any better. Like, what the fuck is y'all gonna do when Shigaraki shows up? Throw a pot or a pole at him? Yeah, good luck with that. And I hate how these niggas just sit up here and say what the heroes should be doing as if it's the most simplest shit ever. Yeah, go just beat up Shigaraki. Go stop Shigaraki and All for One. That's the least you can do. Like, what the fuck? And this bitch in the background talking about some, oh, you turned our town into a hell. Motherfucker, you was just blaming the villains. Now it's the heroes' fault that y'all town went to hell? Like, which one is it?
The lovely Lady Nagant. It's an honor to meet you.
All for One. You know, not long ago, you were my main target.
Yet, here we are.
What kind of fucking riz is this? Is this how serial killers flirt with each other?
You murdered the previous head of the safety commission? I read about you. The media reported that you killed fellow heroes.
That's what the commission told them to hide their shame. Here's the sad truth. The hero world everyone admires as a force of good is nothing but an illusion.
And if things go back to the way they were, history will repeat itself. The citizens will see the infallible public face, while someone else gets crushed by the dirty work.
This is the first time in My Hero Academia where we get a deep dive on the Heroes Association and how they're corrupted, as well as how their actions affect other heroes. But instead of Horikoshi taking this opportunity to dive deeper into this subject, as well as develop Deku more as a character, he wants to continue to have Class 1A come in and cringe shit up and hold hands and shit like that and beat the big bad villain together. Yeah, that's My Hero Academia, everybody.
There's something everyone my age has seen. All Might, the symbol of peace, moving faster than a speeding bullet. Full 100%!
Impossible.
Full 100%! Manchester! Smash! You've seen the darkness in this world, so you know what needs to be brought into the light. It's not too late for you to fight on our side. I know the heart of a hero still beats inside you.
You know, it's moments like this that give me hope that maybe one day my hero might be able to reach that full potential that I thought it could reach someday. But we're like 90% through the manga at this point, and it's way too late for that shit. And the crazy part is that I think Horikoshi is capable of writing my hero to his fullest potential. What's kind of keeping him from doing it is just him playing it safe. To be honest, like from him giving Deku the strongest quirk instead of having him figure things out without a quirk, which is what Deku was the embodiment of in the first 2 fucking episodes, to him focusing way too much on Class 1A, to him doing all this shipping shit with Deku and Uraraka and just turning Uraraka into a fucking Deku fanboy. Like, it's things like this where he feels like maybe the fans will want more of, and he's kind of just writing a story that the fans will want, or what he thinks the fans will want, instead of a story that he will actually enjoy himself. Because I think if you was to put Horikoshi on the lie detector test and ask him straight up, yo, is this the story you always wanted to create with My Hero Academia? I guarantee you he would say hell the fuck no.
Incredible. Izuku Midoriya. You are a hero.
She somehow survives this. Like, this bitch pulled a pail from One Piece.
You want forgiveness from somebody? Apologize to Eri, and in return I'll fulfill Nagant's promise. You have my word on that front. How does that sound to you?
Yeah, great idea, Deku. Let's introduce Eri to the person that traumatized her for her whole childhood to the point where she didn't even know how to smile. Like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Hey, not so fast! Take this! You haven't eaten, have you?
Listen, I'm good alone. You don't have to follow me.
Which means now, it's your turn.
I've got this.
Fam, how long has it been since he washed his ass? Motherfucker walking around with swampy ass cheeks. Nigga out here shitting in bushes, wiping his ass with leaves and shit.
I don't understand why you've been ignoring me. Didn't we just talk about how we're going to deal with Toya together?
Shoto, the fact that you're willing to stand at my side...
What good is that doing us? Why haven't you brought Midoriya back?
Yeah, Dad, why didn't you bring Midoriya back? We want to cringe shit up so bad, but we can't do it without him because he's the main character. Like, bro, these niggas want to fuck up the story so bad.
I knew it. I'm sure that sounded like a smart move, and maybe with someone else it'd be a good idea. But you missed something. You don't know Deku.
Yeah, you don't know Deku like I know Deku. I've been beating Deku's ass countless times since we were kids. I told Deku to hop out of a window. Have you ever told your friends to hop out of a window? No, because you don't know Deku like I know Deku. I pushed Deku down the river. I called Deku bad names. I know Deku's little secret. Oh wait, that's right, you guys know his secret too, which kind of makes me an irrelevant character, but it doesn't matter because you guys don't know Deku like I know Deku.
Class 1A sticks together. We'll track his location, and we'll stand by his side. We know that One for All has burdened Midoriya with a terrible responsibility, but that doesn't change the fact that he's our friend. And knowing that someone we care about is walking a treacherous path means we can't look to the future with a smile.
I don't understand. Why are you here?
Because we're worried about you.
No, y'all here because y'all want to fuck the story up. Like, y'all couldn't just sit y'all ass still for one arc and let Deku get his shit off. Every time it's an arc where Deku has to build as a character, it's always 2 or 3 of you motherfuckers in the background trying to get y'all little cringy shit off. Like, let the man cook.
Everyone get out of my way!
We had a feeling that's what you were going to say. Let's do this, class!
Right!
Do y'all realize how fucking goofy this matchup is? Like, we already know what's gonna happen, but this is what this fight should have been.
Our whole lives I've looked down on you. You were quirkless, obviously way behind me, but somehow it always felt like you were ahead of me too.
I hoped you'd disappear. I didn't want to accept you.
So I bullied you, to make sure you'd stay away. I had to reject you, so that I could feel superior. I needed to win, to beat you. Every day, I was forced to see how strong you were, and how weak I was. Saying this out loud doesn't change a thing, but it's how I feel, Izuku.
Don't let that boy into UA shelter!
Keep him out!
He's the one Shigaraki's rumored to be after! Bringing him here would kill him!
Hey, let's calm the vibe down!
Didn't you hear the principal's speech? He said he'd guarantee our safety! So guarantee it!
Hey yo, I like them niggas. Where they been at the whole series? Like shit, it's about time somebody says something smart in this fucking show.
We're all in this together. We won't let you go. You don't have to do this alone. When a hero suffers, who's supposed to protect them?
Shut up, bitch!
I am a failure, watching everyone else become true heroes.
No matter how terrible the situation, All Might smiled as he faced the insurmountable. That didn't have anything to do with his power. People praise the heart of his conviction. You say you're All Might, but you obviously have no idea who he was. If a person has the soul of a hero, they exist only to help other people. But if a god is reduced to a mortal shell, one who can fall in the rain, what then? Make sure you track me down and put an end to Stain, the vigilante who killed 40 heroes. All for the sake of forging a better society.
And that, people, is why Stain is easily the best villain in My Hero Academia. Because Stain is the only villain, well, not the only one because Overhaul does this as well. Stain and Overhaul are the only villains in My Hero Academia that has a legit yet understandable reasoning for why they want to do the things that they want to do in this series. Their goals have everything to do with highlighting the issues in the world of My Hero Academia and them seeking ways to improve on those issues. With Stain, he wants to kill off all the fake heroes so he can increase the chances of putting out heroes who actually want to be a hero because they actually want to save people, not because of money and fame. With Overhaul, he sees that a disease that causes quirks is creating too many fake ass heroes and creating too many bullshit villains. So he wants to decrease those chances by killing off the quirk. So he creates a quirk bullet. Also, he wants to bring back the Yakuza, but nonetheless, you can see it from both these villains' point of views. They're understandable, which is why it makes them interesting villains. They're not like Shigaraki in the League of Villains where they just want to blow up the fucking world because they got dealt a bad hand or some shit. Like, no, some of these motherfuckers could have solved their issues by going to therapy. With Overhaul and Stain, they actually see that something is wrong with the world of My Hero Academia and they actually want to fix it. Granted, it's in a sinister way, but you can kind of understand why they want to do these things.
Make no mistake, I'm still gunning to be #1, which means you extras are my rivals. And you know I'm mostly talking to you, right, Izuku?
Ooh, bruh, I don't even think y'all realize how bad that shit made me cringe. And y'all motherfuckers are gonna sit up here and try to tell me that that apology was sincere. Like, get the fuck out of here. Nigga had to force himself to say Deku's real name. Like, apology my ass.
Don't blame us if you get in trouble, Star.
It wasn't a question of whether or not I would help, so why not start sooner rather than later? And besides, we're talking about a direct request from All Might himself.
Anime only watchers, what you are about to witness is one of the worst plot devices in anime history. This bitch has never been brought up or mentioned nowhere in My Hero Academia until this fucking point. And this is how bad this plot device is. It's so bad that Horikoshi had to go to the fucking movies to make this shit make sense. And guess what? It still doesn't make any fucking sense. Because if this bitch was out here and if she was ready to fight with All Might at All Might's request, then why wasn't she fucking here in the beginning of the fucking war? So that way you can avoid sending high school kids to the fucking battlefield. Like, yeah! Bro, like, I don't even think y'all niggas realize just how much this character has fucked up the story. Like, the story was already fucked up, but this bitch, oh my god, she's literally here just to nerf Shigaraki. Dead ass.
But oddly enough, I'm not afraid. I know that I'm not alone. My friends are with me. We'll put an end to despair and go beyond.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit, man.
Y'all niggas better not ask me to do another one of these My Hero Academia Destroy videos. I'm done. I'm sick of My Hero. I'm tired of talking about the shit. I got this shit out the way for y'all because I feel like I owed it to y'all. I'm not doing season 7, so don't even ask about it. But yeah, I appreciate those who subscribe to my channel for these, but unfortunately I can't put these out because YouTube likes to strike my shit down and give me a strike for it. And I don't like putting in all that hard work just to see nothing from it, all right? So hopefully you guys enjoyed the Destroy videos. This is the last one. And yeah, thanks for watching.